if the business is stressing you out and you are stressed out and wondering, how do I spend quality time with my family? Solve the problems in the business first. Because if you are able to draw the line and say, whoop, time to clock out for the day, you still carry those problems with you. It's still stressing you out. It's keeping you up late at night. When you're with your kids, are you really present because you're thinking about all the business challenges and problems that you have, but yet you're trying to do this 50-50 balancing act, okay? So instead, I would recommend solve the business problems, and this involves potentially months, years of counterbalance. Oh, Daddy, he's not there for me. Oh, where is he? He's not around, because you're solving this stuff and you're trying to figure it out. And you can either do it now, or you can have it continually haunt you and haunt your dreams for the rest of your life. So I believe in solving the root issues of the business. And perhaps you need to learn to delegate. Perhaps you need to learn to be able to put systems in place in your business. Perhaps you need to be able to find great people and hire them and train them and develop them in your organization. If you haven't done those things, you're going to be continuously stressed out. And then if you do those things, well then when you're actually with your family, you're going to be much more present because everything else in the business isn't stressing you out. So that's my recommendation. Instead of trying to seek out balance, I mean, look, you can sit there, you can meditate, you can go live with the monks, you can go, on a vegan diet, I don't know, whatever it takes for you. I mean, you can cold plunge, sit in saunas if that helps you, but the problems are still there and you have to deal with them and face them. So I think the best way to be able to be present wherever you are is to be fully dedicated to wherever you are. And if you want to be present with your kids and if you want to be present with your family and you're an entrepreneur, then you can't bring those problems home with you. And the best way to not bring them home with you is to solve them. Solve them at the root, solve them in the business. This is going to involve maybe years of imbalance. I mean, I hate to say it, but that's just the reality. Then you have a life where perhaps you can dictate how you spend your time, who you spend your time with, and what you do. And that can look more balanced. I would say my life right now is very imbalanced because I spend a lot of time on these self-care things I didn't have the luxury of doing over the last, let's say, decade plus. So maybe it's now more balanced in the other direction or counterbalanced in the other direction. Before it was like 80 to 100 hours a week in the business every single week for years. That wasn't balanced. Now we take a lot of trips, we take a lot of vacations, spend a lot of time with our family, spend a lot of time with our kids. That's not balanced, right? So instead of trying to seek out the balance, just know that is perpetuated by the multi-level marketing, e-commerce, drop shipping, whatever, all this online bullshit. And they have you convinced that somebody else has it figured out and they do not. No one has it figured out.